Alright, so far I gotta watch what I do on YouTube. Apparently my scraper was must have been some kind of a against their rules, I'm not sure, but anyways, I got a new one. If you watch the other video, I'm going to post links to my Facebook page. On the ones I can't post on here, I will post on there, so that way you all can go from one place to the other. But I have got this almost halfway. This is what I did on the previous video that YouTube would not let me upload for some odd reason. But I got all that done except for a little bit right here. I got this right here, and we'll finish that tonight. And I got the DOT stickers I gotta take off and all this. And then I got this I gotta take off here too. So, but let's get back at it. I'm not going to be doing any time lapses or anything that show me do this, but of course obviously I am doing it because here's the bag. But let's get it done and I'll show you the after of everything. But I am sanding it and painting it tomorrow, so I will have videos with that. But this will be a two-part video. I'll probably include this one into that one so that way you can kind of see. But let's get back at it. Update here in a minute. Anyways, minus the loud noise in the background because some guys are playing loud music and some kind of comedy thing. But anyways, here is the finished product. Here is the side of the truck, and I got that much done, and so now I'll finish up the other side. Got to do left, got that little section, and I got that little section. Let's get it done and get out of here. Alright, so now here we are. We got it all done. We'll do a little walk around right quick and see. Here's the truck, and here's what we got. Everything, all this is done, ready for paint tomorrow, and it is finished. It's gonna be a bathroom. It's gonna go from here to probably about right here. There's gonna be a compost toilet, a sink, and a full stand-up shower. It's gonna be the actual ones you see in a house. It's gonna be a 6-foot tall, full enclosed stand-up shower, no tile or anything. It's just I'm buying it from Home Depot. I'll either have the kitchen there or here. Not sure yet. It's gonna have a stove, an oven, or actually a stove, a 4-burner gas, propane burner, stove, and oven combined, countertop, and a full mid-size fridge. It's going to be electric propane. All my stuff's going to be run off propane. It's easier on the solar. And then I'll have from that, probably that a little bit before that notch, over to this far, all in open space. I don't know if I'll put a sleeping area there. And then I got a small workstation somewhere, probably like right here, in between from the kitchen to this wall. This will be the walk area. This will be the doorway I'll open. And it's just kept on here with a piece of wood. That way I can enter from here to the cab when I park somewhere. That way I don't have to open up that area and go out. This part from here to here is going to be recessed with a grate floor in it. It's going to be covered up when I'm running, when I'm traveling. So that way, if it ever rains, the rain will go down through the floor and not in the door. You know what I mean? Yeah, I said that in rhyme. But here is going to be an actual house door. And where I put the kitchen at is going to be a double window right here. It's going to be a good size double window. 1, 2. It's going to be slide up and down. It's going to have the screen in it and everything. And that way, when I am parked out in the wilderness somewhere or on the top mountaintop or wherever I am, I can open up this roll door, and it's going to be covered up too. It's going to have a lower ceiling in it and boxed off where you can't see it. And all that's going to be insulated. I'm going to have LED lights all through it. And this is going to be insulated with, a double wall on it, taking all this out. Oh, it's a good sized box truck. I just got tires put on it brand new. on one side, and all of them brand new. But the lift gate does work, which is awesome. I gotta fix this part, get some holes in it, but it's a metal. It folds up right here and here, so it comes out to about right here. It comes out a pretty good size, pretty good ways out. That's going to be my back deck when I'm using it. It's going to come out here. I can open up the roll gate when I'm out in the mountains somewhere and sit out here and relax. Pop out the awning. I'm going to have an awning attachment where I can put an awning out here. And that's pretty much the gist of it all. I got a good deal on it, and I paid $500 for the truck. I've put already probably $2,000 in it right now. So it's pretty much a good truck. Everything on it's really in excellent shape. And lock it back down, and it's locked. But that's pretty much it. So I'll keep you posted. I'm painting and sanding it tomorrow. Alright, today is Monday. I got all the decals scraped off the truck. Now I'm getting ready to go get a orbital sander and some sandpaper, and let's get this truck sanded today, because I was going to try to sand and paint it, but it's not possible. So I won't be painting it till this coming weekend, and that's the weekend before I have to go to Pittsburgh. So it's going to be a little bit of a rough trip doing it, so let's try to get this done today and see what it looks like.
Remember the time we were standing on the rooftop? You shone as bright as the city before us. Now tell me you feel it, tell me you know it, tell me you're cold, and tell me I'm water, and you just keep...
Alright, let's go into Harbor Freight. We're here. And let's look for a sander and maybe a couple extra things for today. Can't forget the sandpaper. Yes, definitely need this. Alright, I've got sandpaper, I've got a sander, an orbital sander. I got some safety glasses to keep the stuff out of my eyes. Couldn't find a respirator, so I've got masks. I'll just use one of them. And I got me a 30-foot tape measure, and I had to have it because I have some knives I wanted to sharpen. It was a good little deal. It was $2.99 at Harbor Freight Tools. A nice sharpener. So all that, you know, every bit of that came to $30-some. If I went to Walmart or Lowe's, I would have probably spent probably $60 to $70 at Walmart. Lowe's would have been about $100 and some plus. And so yeah, Harbor Freight Tools. Some of their stuff is good. Some of their stuff is just meant to just do that job and it tears up. But like I said, some of this stuff I'm not wanting to keep for a long time anyways. If it lasts long, then that's good. But if it don't, it did its job. And then I've got some stuff that I need. Maybe later on I'll invest in other things along the way that's going to last longer. But like I said, this stuff might last another year or two. And all the tools that because right now I'm on a budget, so I've got to buy the cheaper stuff to get into this home faster. Because once I get back from Pittsburgh, I'll have a month and 2 weeks to get into this place, and that means I got to do some of the build to get me in there, and then finish the build as I'm in there. It's a good thing that it's getting to be fall. I don't have to worry about air conditioning right now, because I was going to put a mini split unit in there, do that next spring. Well, mini split unit will still help because it has heat and air conditioning in it, so heating and cooling. I would have to buy more panels to actually be able to let it pull that type of juice, you know, so you still got the expenses. So I might end up doing a diesel heater for $100 and some to get through the winter, and then the money that I'll be saving while I'm in my home, I'll be saving all that money to be able to buy up more solar, a mini split unit for the air conditioning, and upgrade everything then in the spring. And then I'll have other stuff that I can do along with it. See, I've got plans, and you guys are going to see every bit of it, you know. And I want to show you this. And let's right now I'm done talking. I've got a whole day of sanding to do. I got to get the sanding done because next week I have to wash the truck and get it prepped for paint. And it'll be a nice white box truck again. It'll look brand new by the time I get done. But let's head to the shop and get this project started. It's sanding day. Get this truck sanded up and get it ready for painting. I got my sander, and let's get the sander. You know what I mean? Sander time. Alright, had I known this before, I wouldn't be having the problems I'm having the fact of the matter is that I would to get the adhesive goo off of the truck from the decals. This is the best thing, better than Goo Gone. Couldn't sand it off, can't paint over it. So now it's something else I got to do before I can actually rough up the body with a sander. But anyways, let's get this done today. I've got to get something done so I can get this on going because I'm on a rush time crunch. There we go. And let's get this done. Let's get back to the warehouse and get this goo off here and at least get something done today. All right. Let's get some of this adhesive goo off of here because obviously you can't sand it off with soap water, and WD-40 and a scraper will work just fine. Oh, goodness gracious. So what we do is you have this. You spray some WD-40 on the adhesive where the letter was, and when you scrape it, it all comes off. It's a lot easier. I was going to finish this today with sanding, but it didn't happen. So, because I found out that basically wet sanding it is not going to get that adhesive off. Oh well, lesson learned. But I think I'm going to call it a day. I got all this done to about right there. And then on over, I got that little section here, but I got all this right here done. The gray is where I was sanding it along with the adhesive. But I guess I'll be working on this throughout the week, right after my shift, and get it done. I mean, it's gonna make for a long week because I have to have this done by Saturday. Because Saturday I actually do start primering it. I have to primer it. First, I have to go give it a bath and then primer it. So, yeah, I got all this. And I still have this side to do. This stickiness. See, there's like it feels raised. So that's where the adhesive is from those decals I took off. Oh well. Soon we'll be doing the conversion on the inside. Alright. Let's get this stuff cleaned up and closed up for the day. I don't want to spend my whole day off now that I know what I have to do through the week now. I'll just space it out and get it done. I ended up going to Harbor Freight Tools and getting a sander, which I'll still need because I have to rough up the body in order to get the, I want to do that before I primer it. Other than that, let's guess I'll just have to get all this stuff cleaned up and head to the house, and we'll close out the video there. I got everything put up. Hey, all I gotta say is this is a learning experience for me as well, because have I done something like this before? No. Do I know how to work on electrical and do some carpentry? Yes. That works out. That's all you need to know to do this kind of build. But pretty much everything else is, you got to do research to make sure you're doing it right. But other than it, well, like I say, this is a learning experience, and this is going to be used also for future plans I have. I plan on doing another build like this in about a year and a half or so. Upgrade the vehicle to a school bus. Didn't want to say anything, but that's what I'm going to do. I already had this truck, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to do this truck, because I don't need it now, because the group that I'm working with went and bought 2 conversion vans, and they don't need the box truck. It's easier to drive a conversion van, a contractor van, around the cities and than it is a box truck. So, well, let's go ahead and get this closed up and head to the house. I guess I'm working on this truck throughout the week to get the adhesive off. Take another day and get bathed, give it a wash, get it ready to be painted. I'm gonna primer it Saturday and probably get it ready for get the outside cleaned up, and then it'll be setting for about 3 weeks. And then after that, when I get back from Pittsburgh from a 2-week trip, I will start doing some of the remodel, the conversions on the inside to get in here quickly. And then once I'm in here, I'll work on it as I'm living in it. That's the plan. Well, let's head to the house right quick. Alright, I'm home. Well, it's all trial and error through this project, so I just knew if I got started on that specific project, it would take me through the whole night, and I have to do my laundry and get things ready for work. My work week starting tomorrow. Which is one of them things. So tomorrow I'll be working about 4 hours on it for one side, maybe less. I might even get the whole truck done tomorrow night. I'm not sure. But I'll work to about midnight. I usually get off. Lately, I've been getting off work until roughly about 8:30. And I'll work to about midnight. And then if I don't get that other side done, I'll get it done the next day. With hopes it ain't going to rain, because I think they're giving rain for tonight. Hopefully it lets up so that way I can kind of get that done tomorrow and the next day. Well, it's been a day, but I think I'm going to take the day and do a few things. I got to get some stuff ready for tomorrow and sit back and relax, kind of enjoy the rest of my day off, because I got a long week ahead. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.